Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for April 29th through May 5th of 2019. Alrighty, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. If you guys haven't, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I would love to see you here on the channel. And this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It cannot and will not resonate with every single one of you, and that's okay. We are not just our sun sign, and it's important to remember that, alright? So check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for your other placements. I'm working on getting all the May monthlies out this week also, in case you were wondering. Alrighty, so Sagittarius, this week we got the sun in Taurus, obviously, and we also have the new moon in Taurus on the 4th of May. This is a great time for new beginnings, to plant new seeds for the future, especially in terms of all those things that Taurus rules, like home, family, work, money, any type of business ventures. Great time to start working on that. But we need to realize that the stability that we might be looking for is not as easy to satisfy in the moment that we would like it to be. We need to accept this challenge and accept all the changes that need to happen and that we need to make in order to get to where we want to be in terms of stability. We also need to have some flexibility and exercise a bit of moderation in spending and kind of indulgent energy, because we're going to want to feel that abundance and comfort of Taurus season, but what we really need to do is follow through on what we start and continue to plod along on things that we've been already working at. So continue to exercise some moderation here and work on those new plans for the future, okay? All right, Sagittarius, for career and general, let's see what's coming in this week for you, what will be happening in terms of career in general. Like for my Sagittarians, ooh, we get the Five of Cups at the beginning of the week. Lord of Loss and Pleasure. Might be focusing on some losses here. Can you just show me what's coming in this week in terms of career? My Sagittarians, King of Wands, nice. So that is quite a shift in energy from the Five of Cups. That's feeling very exalted, powerful, on top of things, very confident, leadership energy. So let's see, continue to show me what's coming in this week in terms of career for my Sagittarians. Eight of Cups. Feels like, yeah, we're having the strength to walk away from something that has not given us anything but frustration, sadness, and loss. So we are walking away from a loss. We're leaving that behind. Lord of Abandoned Success, because we know we can find success somewhere else. So yeah, we might be mourning it a little bit, but look at this, Three of Wands. We are progressing this week. I'm going to pull a couple of clarifiers, but I don't really feel like we need that many. You guys have a very straightforward reading. By the way, this is my Hermetic Tarot, in case you guys were wondering, because I know a lot of people ask which decks I use. This is the Hermetic Tarot. And I apologize if I don't answer all of my messages, all the comments. I try to. And I do try to message you all back through email, everybody who emails me. So I apologize, and please don't take it personally if I don't respond right away or if I don't respond. Sometimes I just don't have the time, and sometimes I'm unable to, honestly. So let's see. Clarify the Five of Cups, the King of Wands. What brings about this shift in energy? Queen of Cups, nice. Maybe a water sign is something to offer us here. Possibly a Cancer or a Pisces. I'm feeling more Cancer energy, but it's interesting. It's like you guys also, if this is not a person coming in to offer you something, or somebody that's like, hey, this person could offer you something, but it could also be that they offer you just advice or just tell you, hey, you're doing fine, Sagittarius, but you should be seeking out something that is better for you. If you're not happy here, it's, you're focusing on this loss, like, hey, you're doing amazing. This person's words heal you and force you to move forward and find, progression here. Because the Three of Wands is Lord of Established Strength. You're using your strength to push forward. You're done with those other two options, and you're now going for that third option there. The Three of Wands, it feels like, we're not sticking with the same old or that other thing. We're going for something in a new way. We're moving on. We're moving up. Clarify the Eight of Cups to the Three of Wands. Princess of Cups, yeah, it could be an offer. For some of you guys are leaving one place to work somewhere else, honestly. Maybe even with a Leo. Might have something to do with a Leo or a Cancer here. But regardless, it just feels like whatever position you're being given, It might be a position of leadership. It just might overall be better. Maybe working with people you want to work with here. It's a lot more emotionally fulfilling, and it does feel like you might be learning something new in this position here as well. Okay, so this sounds like a really nice new start here. I'm actually going to pull one more for the center. I don't know why I feel like I should. Yeah, Ace of Wands, new beginnings, just what I thought. There's a new beginning this week for you guys if you want to take it and you turn your head away from those 3 cups that fell. Stop focusing on the loss, start focusing on where you want to be and how you can get there, because it feels like this week if somebody isn't offering this to you, you guys are taking the leadership role and might be offering, to work with other people or to start something brand new here, which might involve, again, a Pisces or a Cancer, maybe even a Leo. But to me, this is more Pisces, Cancer, and this is you guys. So this is a really nice week for work for you guys. So yeah, don't focus on that 5 of Cups if you are at the beginning of the week here, okay? Let's check out a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle card here for a message from Spirit of advice. I know that the readings this week are a little bit less intense. They're a little bit faster. I don't know what the deal is with the energy, but I do feel kind of exhausted, honestly, because I have to restructure my sleep schedule again. For some reasons this week I spent like almost 2 days awake, so that kind of messed me up. So these readings are a little shorter this week than they are normally. But let me know if you like it this way. Message from Spirit, message from their higher selves, from my Sagittarians. This is crazy how much this card has come out. And I shuffle this deck quite a bit every single time I do it. This is a week for realizing, where our strength lies in our own vulnerability. So be vulnerable with your feelings and what you truly want this week, okay? Let's see, Skeleton. Should the Skeleton card bring itself to your attention, dare to show strength and vulnerability if that is what you really feel. Shame, pride, grudges, or embarrassment are hefty burdens that need not be carried through the darkest of nights. So it's showing that there is strength in terms of release. There is strength in terms of showing your emotions if that's how you feel. Okay, so let's look at love now. And I'm going to look at love with, kind of drawn to use the Aquarian Tarot for love for you guys. So we're going to do that. Love for my Sagittarians this week, April 29th through May 5th. Singles, couples, all my Sagittarians in love and romance. What are the general messages of love this week? 10 of Wands, interesting. Feeling kind of, again, I feel like we're very stressed over, what's going on in terms of the work front, in terms of the things that we are personally going through. We might feel like we don't have enough energy for our partners or to really put into love. We're getting Ace of Swords. What else wants to come out here to the center of the deck? Ooh, 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, we're overcoming something though, because the 10 of Wands, the Ace of Swords, that is such a triumphant feeling. Like, I have been carrying these wands and now I know it wasn't for nothing. I've overcome something. I'm on the other side now. I'm building that new foundation, and that is more resonant to me in mind, body, spirit. Clarify in terms of love. The end of the week here, we're overcoming some difficult times, really clarifying our relationship, building anew for the future. It's wonderful. Again, if we want to have a new relationship, we're going to have to recognize where our boundaries lie. As we build up these new foundations, maybe especially if we're starting something new here, we are realizing that we have some boundaries that need to be reworked. Might be afraid to talk about certain things, to let people in on certain things, because we're really not sure how far this is going to go. The 9 of Rods has been through a lot as well. You guys have been through it, obviously, with the 10 of Rods, especially in terms of love. I feel like a lot of people put a lot of burdens on you and expect Sagittarius to be one way. And you guys aren't really always that playboy that everybody wants you to be. You guys have feelings and heart. But look at the Sun. The 9 of Rods with the Sun is realizing where our faults lie, where our boundaries lie, and having to restructure them here. Because we're building a new foundation, it looks like, with somebody for the future here. So, and it's going to lead us to happiness, contentment, all this wonderful, liberated love energy here. But we have to be willing to release that and to not be expecting things to, just go wrong here. Because the 9 is, we've had this strength that has been crystallized by carrying all these wands, by dealing with difficult things in the past here. Clarify the Ace of Swords, the 3 of Pentacles here. My Sagittarians in terms of love. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You guys are moving on. With that Ten of Rods, you're like, I'm not going to carry that anymore. If you're carrying, you know, expectations, energy, whatever it is from past relationships especially, or if you guys have been holding on to, you know, you've been holding on to something that just become a burden for you. It feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders here. Maybe there's a lot of expectations in this relationship and you just can't fulfill them. So you're cutting it off and moving on. Some of you guys are literally saying, it's time for me to move on and build a foundation that's better for myself here. This is not working. Or, again, if you're not moving on from that person, if you're not leaving them, which sometimes the Eight of Cups does say, this is saying that, you know, we need to move towards that Ten of Cups instead of staying in this Eight of Cups energy. We are holding on to things that we don't need to, and we should be pursuing more love and, you know, commitment, contentment here. Whatever is going on here, some stuff needs to be dropped and left behind for sure. And we need to realize that. There's this, like, clarity coming in and saying, cut that stuff out, time to realize what's best for the future here. Clarify Three of Pentacles to the Nine of Rods for my Sagittarians in love this week. Yeah, Seven of Cups reversed. We're not confused anymore about which way to go, about what to do. We know what we're looking for in a relationship, and we're not settling for less. If we've been trying to choose between different people, it feels like we're moving towards one particular person. And, you know, it could also be, I'm getting kind of from some of you, all the people that you're dating, no one's really interesting you right now. And that's why we're moving on. We're like, I want something real, so maybe I need to work on my foundation and just, like, kind of decide what it is I want in love here. Maybe I need to look at, you know, the truth of what I need and what I want, because everybody else is not really cutting it right now. It could also be that, you know, again, we've chosen somebody really amazing, and we're kind of nervous about how it's going to go here. But look at this, Nine of Cups. It's your dream, so don't be afraid. Nine of Wands and Nine of Cups. Don't be afraid to accept this amazing energy. Do not, you know, hold back. Do not put up a wall where you need to take down a wall here. All right? This is your wish come true. These two cards here are such happiness, contentment, joy coming together. Your perfect person. It's absolute harmony, liberated joy, celebration. You know, your wish coming true. So again, don't worry about it, honestly. If you're stressed about, you know, where we're heading, you're heading here, so don't worry about it in terms of love, guys. All right, let me put these guys away. Now let's get a Romance Angel Oracle card for singles and then one for couples, okay? Sagittarius singles for April 29th through May 5th of 2019. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and that's what I thought, guys. You guys are busy with that Ten of Wands. You just can't be expected to do all the things that this other person wants you to do. It might be that you need to focus more on that right now, and that's okay. But let the other people in your life know that that's what you need to do right now. Could be that you're focusing on it too much. Trust for couples is the situation is calling for you to have faith. Whatever you're going through, have faith that you're going to come out the other side. It's going to be okay. And if you guys are moving, you know, if you are moving on, trust that this is for the best, okay? Whatever is happening, trust that whatever is going on is in your highest good and that it needs to happen for one reason or another, okay? All right, Sagittarius, thank you guys so much for all of your support. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you guys want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful, blessed week. Check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for your other placements.